Another reminder too, for qualifying and for both races, or the whole season, when exiting the car after changing put in the barrel trap, whatever you want to do, if you are exiting the car, you are required. So that means qualifying the race, you need to get it repaired, you need to drive back around the pit. So qualifying as well as both races. So you've got a request code, but if you do get a request code, that does need to expire after that section.
Testicles, testicles. 1, 2, 3. We're back. And we have sound. How are we? The Tart Touring Car Championship is at Okayama International Circuit. One of my favourite tracks, and I don't know the corner names, so we're going to make some up. Welcome to Howie and Chat. Welcome to everybody tuned in. 6 of you. Whoa. Man, boy, do I feel special. We've got Night Ride FM in the background, providing us our tunes for this evening, as always. And we've got 2 races tonight. We started a little bit earlier, just so we can get a little bit of chit-chat in before qualifying starts. In fact, it's actually starting now. I've had a couple of beers. I hope you've had a couple of beers too. I hope you had a good weekend. And we've got a pretty awesome grid of cars on the back of what was a pretty eventful round 1. Let's not look at the standings now, because Mikey, you need to load them in first, buddy. Let's get the cars out on track. Thank you so much for tuning in. We had a crazy round 1. We had some great racing. We had a few dramas. We had 37 Audi 90 GTOs on track with us, and that was mega. That was a sight. And we got another decent grid tonight. A few people have shied away from the Audi 90 GTO. Not for them. That's okay. That's okay. We're not out to make another GT3 league for everybody to just phone it in, and we're here to put up a challenge. Who's up for it, basically. Head back to live. Let's press this button again as they start to descend out on their out lap. They get 10 minutes and 10 laps. And the tow, always very much a big factor in qualifying with the Audi. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know how everything's sounding. My name is Mikey. This is the Tart Touring Car Championship, and you're looking at the points from round 1. And we had a rookie come out of nowhere, Mr. Daniel Yearman. Mr. League owner came and took away the chocolates for round 1, and he's out in front on 378 points. But he's not here tonight. So he gets an early lead, and it's going to get scrubbed away. John Merritt. He's a rookie as well, but I don't have the little R next to him because he's been around iRacing forever. He's one of the goats of the sport, and sitting behind Daniel in second spot there in the Pulsar Chuka Toyota entry. And awesome to see a great turnout for Rob Bowden. He was a challenger for the championship right up to the last race last season, and he's the first of the Tank SRT cars sitting there in P3. And then it's the first of the Satellite cars, and Satellite currently leading the teams championship at the moment as well by a considerable margin, with Ashley Lair splitting them there, the defending champion, on 300 points. Not the greatest round for Ashley Lair, but he did just get pipped at the end there by Kai Ardley for Drive of the Day. So if you're on Twitch, you can see a link there to our Drive of the Day. At the end of these 2 races, head to the link, vote for your Drive of the Day. Whoever gets the most votes walks away with $50 from Molecule Australia. And that leads us into Adrian Loretti, Andrew Smith, 8th spot, Mr. Molecule there. So back in the category for this season, getting behind us and putting up a little bit of cash for those who we feel drove their heart out, did the best on the day. It's not always about winning. We're on board here. Let's take away our championship standings. And we're about to do a lap of this beautiful track. I'm in love with it. Here we go. Let's head on to the front straight now. Decent amount of speed. He's in the tow as well. He's coming down to this right-hand corner here. This is Grandpa's Nub. Through Grandpa's Nub. Looking at the outside here. He's going to flick it over to the right-hand side. Here we go. Through toe jam. Right out to the edge here. And into Earl. Actually, this is toe jam and Earl. That's right. I don't even have a name for this one. What's this bit? I don't know. It's a really, really tight right-hander. Couple of different lines through here. Get on the gas. Oh, sideways from the satellite car. You got to be careful not to get too hungry on the gas, and then it's a big back straight. And yeah, you got a big sand pit there, and you get a face full of it, and it lures you in. He pulls it up nicely, very, very slow. And just looking at all these cars, we got another good grid. Chill Out Motorsport Cars 1-2, and the team game is really starting to come to the forefront. We started to see it a little bit in season 1, but AML Tech on screen now, one of the new teams. Beautiful livery, and big shout out to Darren Fahey and Adrian Loretti for coming on board with us and being such awesome members of the Thrill House Discord. Throughout the week, we talk a lot of shit, mostly about our rigs and how we can make them better. There's a lot of people in our Discord with a lot of technical know-how. So if you're watching but you don't want to get involved in the racing, but you definitely want to learn a bit about iRacing and the technical side of things, jump over to our Discord. I'll pop a little link into the Twitch chat there, and you can just grab the link and go have a gander. You know, no pressure or anything like that, but you know, I reckon these guys are pretty cool. You might do too. So here we go. Let me just Control C, Control V that shit for you. And I still haven't worked out how to see the YouTube chat. I've got multi-screen stream up, but yeah, it's not showing it. So if you're on YouTube at the moment and you want to say g'day and chat, come find me on Twitch. Thrillhouse_arcade on Twitch there. Try us to subscribe. We do prefer Twitch. It allows us to run Night Ride FM and not getting any licensing tweaks, as we are currently live streaming Night Ride FM from their Twitch channel. A bit of an alignment there, and moving forward we'll do a little bit more alignment. I've talked enough shit, let's look at the times. And it's Esco, the Finnish man, who's out in front with a 127.404 at the moment. But check out the toe jam on these guys. Brady McHugh given a bit of a toe there. How's the times? Did they change at the top? They do, and Kai Yardley goes with a 27.222, but watch this boy. He took home drive of the day in round 1, and in practice before, he phoned in a 126. It's right out sideways. How cool's that? And welcome back, Chris Noble. New colours. He's decided to... thank you so much for the follow there. And it's Tommy Lauder. But Dempsey's not driving tonight, mate. Mr. Lauder, thanks for following the stream, mate. Appreciate it. So you'll see just there, one of the Alpha Racing team cars actually just went by, and Chris Noble is in the black and gold Kintsugi FM Alpha Racing team one. So they've actually brought 4 drivers along for this assault on the season, split them into 2. Ryan Howe and Chris Noble in the Kintsugi FM colours, and it's Lane Thoburn and Mika Bradley who will be rocking the old Alpha Racing team livery that we know from season 1. Merritt, P3, he won't be liking that. He's found one of the Alpha cars to get a tow. Let's check his time as they come through. Oh, very wide from Ryan. Look at John. He just hunts them for a tow. Does he improve? He doesn't improve. Ryan Howe in P4, Mr. Molecule in P5. There's Sammy Collins right behind him in P6. So the Molecule cars are quick, but they got caught in a bit of drama in round 1. And wasn't the round they wanted. They still walked away with a bag of points, still doing very well in the team's championship. And Mr. Sammy Collins will be one to watch as we see one of the Alpha cars spun around in the back there. Pro Truck Showdown. Mr. Howie, thank you for the subscription, mate. Very much appreciated. Big love to you. 14 people tuned in. That's Ryan Howe run and done. We have a rule in TARP Touring Car Championship. If you stack your car in qualifying all the race, you must request a tow. If you request a tow back to pit lane, that's it. Game over. Job done. You've got to wait until the next session. Your mechanics aren't that good. This is Night Ride FM. This is round 2 of the Tart Touring Car Championship. Short season, 7 rounds, but of course. And this is the NRG Dad Bods 500. And a bit of a celebration of our glorious COVID bodies. That greasy meat flap that we managed to acquire during our 2 years of bloody lockdowns and all that crap. Let's hope we get to see a true end to this COVID nightmare. And we can all hang out at real racetracks without the fear of lockdowns sometime soon. Big love to everybody back in New Zealand currently going through lockdowns. Know a lot of motorsports recently been cancelled. Howie with the 1 tier sub to Tommy Lauder as well. Thank you. And that's qualifying done. Let's get them all gridded up. To be fair, I hadn't even really looked at the timing charts, but it's cool to see Esco up there. There's one of these cool things that happens right now where it takes a minute just for the results to show. Thank you for tuning in. Race 1 is about to begin. We're gridding up now. Welcome back, Chris Noble. 126.9. Nothing wrong then nothing wrong listening to 87. Chris Noble takes out pole position on its return as John Merritt on P2. Row 2, Kai Ardley and Esko from Finland. Brady McHugh and Ashley Lair, row 3. Row 4, Ryan Howe and Andrew Smith. And Sammy Collins and Adrian Loretti who bring out row 5. Rob Bowden. Not the greatest qualifying for Rob Bowden, but watch him in the race. Scotty Reed, another quick one to watch. He'll be looking to move up a couple of spots. Let's go racing. Race 3 of the Tart Touring Car Championship. We've got a green flag and we're away. What a great start from the second row by Kai. We've got Rob Bowden out on the grass and Noble phones it in. A perfect launch and Merritt's going to slot in behind. A very, very clean start from everyone. They're just taking it easy as they go into the... I'm just blown away by how many cars there are. I didn't even realise how many there were. Check out this shot as they come flying down to the hairpin for the first time. Noble leading the way. Wow. Wow. We've got one off. Bit of a ghost. Bit of a ghost in the background. It's a long back straight. They're heading down to this tight left-hand, right-hander for the first time. Noble, Merritt, Ardley, Hugh, Learjet. Oh, there's a bit of a shuffle around, and it looks like Kai Ardley has been involved in something, and he's heading all the way back down the field. Oh, poor Kai. And what a fall from grace that is. And very unfortunate for the satellite driver. As we check on all the cars from the helicopter view. And we've had some dramas at the start, but it's all looking pretty cool. Let's get some stats up on the screen for you. And these guys have absolutely gapped it. Merritt doing what Merritt does best and absolutely shadowing Noble. Noble has to go defensive into the first corner. Tucks it in. Goes wide a little bit and then the little switchback here into the left-hander. He missed round one, Chris Noble, so he's just out for redemption here. And Schooner having a little tear up on the radio. Thank you for tuning in. We start lap 2 of race 1 here at Okayama International Circuit. And the Learjet has made his way through Ryan Howard. Ardley's had a little bit of a drama. And this is mega pace from the Alpha cars as we see Howard. He steps out beside Learjet, make a move. Does he make it stick in the background? He does. So Ryan Howard up into P3. And he'll be looking to chase down his teammate who's currently leading. And what a return this has been for Chris Noble as John Merritt disappears off the screen. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Merritt's gone.
Battle Royale.
He's disappeared. Oh, we've got a safety truck.
Safety truck is in pit lane now.
Wow. We've had drama. Safety truck is out for the first time this season. And this is played right into the hands of the Alpha cars. 1-2 on track. Bad Hacks, thanks so much for following. 15 people tuned in.
Pull up in pit lane, guys. It scales at the end of this lap, and we're going to try and restart this server. So just pull up in pit lane, and we'll just wait for our call.
Oh dear.
All right.
Looks like we've got dramas with the server.
Pit lane race control.
Yeah, we'll be pulling into pit lane, John.
All right, we've got an issue with the server, guys. We're going to start a new server up. Wow. All right, so it looks like we had a drama with the incident point limit. We're pulling them all into pit lane. Yeah, I'm just looking at the settings now. That was totally my bad. One small issue with your setup, and it can all go askew. So thanks for tuning in. Just give me a second, team. Thanks for tuning in for the commentary, guys. Just hang fire for a second. We are just retiring the server. We're going to put up a 5-minute practice session, 10-minute quali again, and we're going to resend these guys for this round, which means we're running about 30 minutes behind schedule, and I do apologize for that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Give me one moment. Let's crank some tunes up, and I'll be back very shortly.
We're going to erect other ships here. We'll Send them all against Earth to destroy it. We shall conquer the entire universe.
Yeah, we just created a new server, guys. It's just hold high, you can exit this server, and there will be a new one popping up, which should be a 5-minute practice to get everyone in, with possibly another qualifying session as well. So just careful with that. We'll let you know once
so
the server, so everyone exits the server, and once we do a new one, it might take a couple of minutes.
We've got Lee Partridge in the background just letting everybody know that we will run a 5-minute practice and we will run the qualifying session again. Reason for that is I've got way too many things happening right now, and it's just easier for me to hit use last settings and send it again with a 5-minute practice. So it just makes life a little bit easier for me, gets the server up a lot quicker. It's far too hard for us to work out where everyone qualified, unfortunately, so they will get another crack at it.
Creatures listening on Earth. My plan is to destroy your world, but it's not too late to save the Earth if you unconditionally surrender. You must surrender or die, because destruction will be total. People of Earth, surrender or die.
Just waiting for my computer to load back into the session. the guy's absolutely smashing the snare in the song. This is no righty band. This is Power Nerd. Power Nerd. I love it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I love it. I get everything fucking sorted. I get all the audio sorted. Everything's gone great. I'm having a good time. I've had a couple of drinks. I fuck up the server, because of course. I reckon let's have a sesh before the sesh. I reckon I could pack one by the time my computer loads for sure. Love it.
Mikey, this is right. Mikey. Mikey, this isn't right. Mikey. No, Mikey, no,
We're in the server. Qualifying has begun. The cars are out on track. I'm just waiting for my cameraman to get back on the scene. Throw me a signal and let me know that you're there, Mr. Cameraman. We did it. I even put some depressive haze over the track. Let's try this again. Here are your championship standings from round one. We see Mr. Blevins in the background get a little bit sideways. He's just trying to find some real estate, really important for them to try recover the car and get back going again. If they tow, it's all over. Look at this legend making pace. Is that Chris Barnes? Barnesy and the Barnesy podcast. Back out again, doing some quali laps. Must say a big thank you to all the drivers for being so awesome about this. Yeah, when you wear so many hats, you make stuff ups and fuck ups, and sometimes shit doesn't go right. But it's That's not how you measure yourself. So we bounced back. Everybody's all good. We're qualifying in the haze. I reckon Twitch chat just smoked out fucking Okayama. Get ready for 30 through house. Oh, Brady McHugh's next down the inside of the one like Tony Power. TP joining us from the Aussie Hampton Racing Team this season. And he's not letting Sammy Collins have it. As he's putting in the practice, he's got a new rig. He's going to go find the grass, dirt a little bit there. Mr. Sandman. Love that livery. It's good fun making it for you. And I'm so happy that you're here, TP. Brady McHugh, 127.175. So this is playing into the hands of Brady at the moment. Where's Noble? I don't have a lap from Noble at the moment. Where's Ryan Howe? Ryan Howe, 128.045. Noble in P7. He's going to have to hustle. These Alpha cars started out so good. When we were under safety car, they were Alpha Team 1-2. Yeah, you guys. Thanks for rocking up in Twitch chat. If you're watching on YouTube, I can't see what you're saying, unfortunately. My multi-stream is broke. Come join us on Twitch. Throw us a follow, throw us a sub. Do all those cool things. Or don't. Whatever. I don't care. We're checking back in with Ardley, who got caught in a drama. So the issue we had before with the server is they got one incident point, that was it. Game over, run and done. That's why we had cars disappearing left, right and centre, which is going to work really well for a last man standing race later in the year, but it doesn't quite work when you're trying to run a championship, especially in these Audis. You need to get them a few incident points. Oh, I made a fuck up. I set one incident point instead of one fast repair. They do get one fast repair for this series. And the time of day has completely changed because I shortened practice from 90 minutes to 5 and I didn't adjust the time of day. So if anyone's watching iRacing, if anyone's watching and they know iRacing, there's so many variables when you're putting a session up, and when you're trying to run a stream and do all that stuff, it's so easy to fuck it up. But anyway, whatever. I'm just playing fetch with my puppy at the moment. I hope you're having a good night. Howie, I'm back briefly just washing myself. Brady McHugh still holding down pole position at the moment. Kai Hartley goes up to P2. So we've got a slightly different looking qualifying session. Mr. Molecule P4 at the moment. Noble down in P5. He needs a good lap. He's got some space to himself. He can do this. He can do a 26 without a toe. What's he doing now? Is he waiting for a stablemate? Or is he going to go again? Setting himself up. And there we go. On board with Noble. Missed round 1. Close to taking out the championship in season 1. Bloody quick starer. Now hails from Tasmania. He's going to use the power of his web feet into turn 1. Hard on the brakes. His right-hander. Tip it in. Oh, very smooth on the gas here. And this tight little left-hander. There's a deceptive corner. You can run a little bit wider there. And through toe jam and Earl. There's a car on its roof. It's a Tank SRT car. That's qualifying run and done for the Barnsley mobile. That's it. Oh, then Brady slipped me a few bucks into my account. I'm like, oh, server issues, guys aboard. Very clean lap so far. John Merritt, 27.184. Not enough to knock off McHugh. Very, very close at the top end of town. This is the guy we want to watch. The pole sitter from the failed qualifying session before. And a very tidy lap from Noble. Doing it all on his own with no tow as well. He does have a teammate he can lean on. A little bit awkies out of the final corner. Doesn't quite get on the power straight away. Let's check this time as he crosses the timing marker. Does he improve? He does, up to P3. Oh, look at the times up the front. McHugh, Merritt, Noble, Ardley, Learjet, Smith and Collins. And Bowden up there in 8 as well. And they are your championship protagonists for sure. We're missing Yam in this round. He's got other commitments and he's currently our championship leader. And to show you those championship standings now. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Tart Touring Car Championship. My name's Mikey. This is round 2, the NRG Dad Bods 500. And we had a rip around at Daytona. Don't watch the live stream though. The audio was shocking. As you can see there, all our protagonists up the front. And we check back in with qualifying, much the same. McHugh gets into the 26s. That's a mega time, 126.9. That's huge. And this is a big evening for these guys in the Audi. Smith to P3, 127.234, Mr. Molecule. And we're watching the one like Ashley Lair, Season 1 champion. Where's car number 1 on the side? He's even made himself a little decal on the car to let everybody know he's champion. What a modest man. Tips it into the final bend. Very nice through there. Uses all of the exit curve. Gets onto the power nice and early. This will be a quick one. Does he improve? Heading over the timing barrier. Watch and learn. Doesn't improve. Wow. Okay. Learjet. Is that all she's got? Qualifying run and done. Wow. Well, that was qualifying part 2 run and done. Let's see how we go. Let's get some results up for you. Brady McHugh and John Merritt, front row. Noble won't be happy with that, but he does start on the second row alongside Mr. Molecule. Wow, what an improvement from him. It's Kai Ardley in the Learjet on row 3 and Sammy Collins and Rob Bowden on row 4. Scotty Reid, Lane Thoburn, P10. What a mega qualifying session from him. And Adrian Loretti and Ryan Howe at P12 as well. So Ryan's going to have to do a mega job now. And, wow. We've got 28 cars on grid with us. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Tart Touring Car Championship. My name is Mikey. And this will officially be race 3 of our 14 race season. 7 rounds, 14 races, possibly 15.
Yeah, Mike.
We got Tony Power on the radio there. Getting ready for a green light.
Sorry, Tony, we'll let the race start, mate.
And here we go, strap in. Brady McHugh, John Merritt on the front row. Watch for Noble on row 2. Watch for the satellite cars. Noble's got a second clutch mapped. He knows how to launch these things. But does he go left or does he go right? I'm picking him into the first corner. Lights out and away we go. And they all fan out into turn 1 and Mr. Molecule gets in the back of Brady McHugh. And Noble doesn't get a good start this time. He dips down into P4. Mr. Molecule slots into P3. Merritt slips by Brady. And it's 2 by 2 through the field. And they all get through cleanly. What a mega start from everyone. Very clean start. They got a good practice run before as they head into this tight right-hander. Collins gets down the inside of... Oh, no! And it's Stridey into Loretti. And Loretti finds the grasp. And that's the aggressor car and the AML Tech car out of it. Right down the back now. They'll have to run an alternate strategy, but we're back up the front with the leaders. You know, watching Mr. Molecule here. He's had an awesome start. Played with some spins in round one. And he'll be looking for a clean start as Noble pops out. He's being decisive. He's going to get it done early, and he needs to. Gets out down the inside, but at the switchback. Oh, the switchback's on. Can Noble shake it down the outside? He can't. And now the Learjet's going to have a snip. He's trying to get it done early. That might not have been the right place for it. Mr. Smith holds him off, and the front two are starting to gap away. So here's the cork in the wine bottle at the moment as they start to fan out and start lap 2. That's Ryan Howard looking for a move. Rump on with Flame Cam. Welcome back, Flame Cam. Season 2. And Noble, a little bit squirrely there, scrubs off a bunch of pace, and that gives Andrew a free kick into this tight right-hander. He would have been looking to get a toe out of here so he can outbreak him into the hairpin at the end of this big long straight. Here comes Kai looking underneath the Learjet. Does he? Oh, almost contact there. Learjet pops out, Kai pops out, and I think Noble's going to get swamped here. What's Kai do? Does he make it 3 wide? He's making a move on Ash. He's going to pull up early. What's going to happen here? Where's Ash? Oh, it's Bowden. Bowden gets by the Learjet. And now Bowden's going to look down the inside of Kai. He's got a nose in. Thinks better of it. Well done, and Kai holds him off. Well played, and Bowden's making some moves. Collins up behind him. Scotty Reed, Ryan Howe, and then Lane doing a mega job in the first of the Alpha B team cars. Jordan Knockholds and P12. We've had a really, really clean couple of laps here. We had a little incident at the start between Stridey and the AML Tech car of Loretti, but other than that, this has been mega. Thanks for tuning in, 16 viewers. We're about to start lap 3. Merritt's leading them comfortably by Brady McHugh. He's just sitting back there and watching brief. Watching and waiting, looking for his moves. Smith sets the fastest lap of the race, 27.5. And this race here is a 19-lap race with a mandatory pit stop. They do not have enough fuel to make it to the end, so they will be required to pit. And it's just a matter of when they're going to do that. Let's bring the battle pack up and we can have a look at the times and see who's battling. Kai Ardley all over the back of Noble this time. And here we go. Slingshot engaged. Pops out early. Did he want to pop out early? Bowden's getting swamped as well. Learjet's going to get back down the inside of Bowden, and this is an awesome exchange down the back straight, lap after lap so far. Bowden holds off the Learjet. Kai doesn't get it done down the inside of Noble. So they all positions remain the same, but the moves are they're looking good. It looks like it's going to happen at some point. And this little pack of 11, 12, I guess we can call Knockhold still in it. Collins down the inside of Learjet now. Learjet gets the inside for the switchback. Then it's Scotty Reed looking to follow it. The Learjet does... Oh, Night Ride FM with the follow. Thank you so much. And here we go, starting lap 4. And a sub as well from Night Ride FM. Thank you so much. It's Chris Noble down the inside of... Oh, no. He's going to lose position here if Kai can capitalise around the outside. Can he? He can't. Good recovery from Noble, but he's looking a little bit sketchy here. The temperatures on the track might be a little bit up. Remember, we adjusted the time of day for this second session. So they're going to have to think about that. There's a lot to think about with this race. The rate of attrition on the tyres. When are they going to box? There's a guy in front of you, they're holding you up. And this battle is mega between Kai Ardley and Noble. What a return. Let's bring back Night Ride FM. Thank you so much for the sub. We are on Chopper Cam with this mega battle for the podium position at the moment. Smith, look at this, 2 wide. Look at the 2 wide action. Kai holding around the outside. Massive respect from both drivers. It's a complete drag race. If Kai can hold around the outside here, he'll get the inside for the switchback. He holds around the outside. He gets... Oh, there's contact and they both go round. Oh, no. That's really unfortunate. That was a really, really great exchange. And Kai loses out there because his car's just looped in an awkward position. and he's just going to have to do a 5-point Austin power maneuver, and that is really unfortunate. Noble decides to box. He's got damage, and oh dear, they're going to have to run the alternate strategy. Kai down in 20th spot. Does he stay out? He stays out. He doesn't have damage, so he's going to stay out and knock off a few of these drivers. Ranging up on the back of Stephen Birchinall now from the Gentleman Sim Racing Club. This is his debut run with us, running back in P19. Kai's going to pop out and make it 3 wide. He's getting it. Oh, he'll be a little bit hot under the collar now. He's just going to want to get through these cars quickly. Ranges up on the inside of Jasmine Beach, gets that one done, shakes him around the inside, and Kai, you can see now, he's just a little bit impatient, a little bit frustrated by what happened, but yeah, just an unfortunate racing incident, that one he gets by. Wow. Wow. That was cool racing. Shame to see it end like that way. And we're back up the front with Mr. Smith. The front two have checked out. Merritt and McHugh are gone. Smith's holding it down in P3. He's got the Learjet behind him, Rob Bowden, and his teammate Sammy Collins there as well. So Molecule doing really well. Go check out all the gears and shit on the right hand side. Andrew doing a really mega job, not missing a gear at the moment. Chops it down to second. Good run out into the final, out of the final corner there, as we start lap 6 of 19. This is our championship mode race. Maximum points on offer here. After this race, we have a full reverse grid arcade mode. Half points, shortened race distance, and a little bit of fun for the stream, so stick around for that. Don't forget, you can vote for the Tart Driver of the Day as well, sponsored by Molecule Australia. And Driver of the Day from our 2 races will go home with $50, courtesy of Molecule Australia. As we check in with Matty English, he's down in 22nd at the moment, just shadowing Noble, who's come out of the pit. Let's just check in and see who did pit. Noble, English, Stride, Loretti, Puckeridge, Blavins and DeLuca. So from 21st back, everyone has taken a mandatory pit stop. And they do get a fast repair as well, so any damage sustained up to that point can be repaired instantly. Scotty Reed holding it down in P8 in the satellite entry, so he would have been gutted. He's got the Alpha car in front of him as well, so the battle between Alpha and Satellite resumes, albeit between dare I say it, number 2 drivers. And Scotty Reed's going to box. Getting it done lap 6 as everybody else starts lap 7. And this is cool to see. Lots of different strategies. Yeah, I do like a little bit of blimp cam. And I reckon a little bit of flame cam on that Caldraft and Schooner car would be quite nice. Mr. Cameraman. I reckon that'll be pretty... you can't quite see it. I thought you could see it. Ramping a Giant Roy on the side. Caldraft and Schooner. He'll be happy that the server's reset. And he's getting on with it in P10 at the moment. Doing a mega job. And that livery went crazy on iRacing Down Under. And it's so good to have the one like Caldraft and Schooner back with the Tart Touring Car Championship. Thank you for tuning in. Twitch chat lighting up. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for all the follows and the subscriptions so far. It's really awesome. I think the move to Twitch was a mega move. Back up the front. And look at this battle. They've been line astern since the very start. McHugh's just shadowing him. What's he doing? Saving a little bit of fuel. Hoping for a shorter pit stop time. But we do know that Brady and Merritt are just out it for the battles, and these guys have been locked in it for a long time. They've come to John's joined us this season. He's technically a rookie. Very interesting the way that he applies his craft there. Almost like a clutch coast that sounded like. It was just sort of off the throttle. No blip. Short shift out of the corner. And he's acting like a big tow truck at the moment. I've got 4.4 seconds on Andrew Smith. He'll be hanging for a safety truck as Brady makes a move down the inside. Gets it done. Strong, powerful move. And Brady takes the lead of the race on lap 8 of 19. Now, does John have the pace that Brady does? Was Brady just waiting for his moment? Harried on the radio. We've got a chill-out car out of sequence there in between our two front runners and P3. Jeff Calvert, 800 Consulting, takes his mandatory pit stop and rejoins back in P22. 800 Consulting will be sponsoring our Long Beach round. And we've got Blackie taking his pit stop. So Brady takes the lead, makes an assertive move, and then next lap he boxes. Oh, there's a big check up in the pit lane. Bowden slams into the back of Lair and just goes on by. Sorry, mate, if you're going to go that slow, I'm going to carry on. And no rules for passing before the line, so I think that should be play on. But it'll be interesting to see what race control think about that one. Oh, it's all happening here as they start to make their mandatory pit stops at midway point, lap 9 of 19. Merritt out in front quite comfortably now. It's rear gunner Brady McHugh took a move on him and has taken a pit. These guys have shadowed. Bowden gets out easily in front of the Learjet. So did the Learjet repair some damage? Newcomer from Stone Cold Racing goes by. I really want to play the Stone Cold Steve Austin theme music. 17 viewers, thanks so much for tuning in. This is the Tire Touring Car Championship. We're midway through race 1. And we've got a second race after this, which is a full reverse grid, half points, half distance race. A little bit of fun for the stream coming up. We've got a couple of cars parked in pit lane. Brady McHugh sitting for a long time. Sitting for a very long time. Not sure what was going on there. He rejoins in 20th. What was going on there? He's way out. I don't know what's going on. That leaves Merritt way out in the lead. Someone in race control tell me what happened there. That's odd. Smithy boxing from P2. Is that Noble? It's Ryan Hauer in P3. And here they go, lap 10. Second bunch of the front runners. Nick Lank's doing a mega job now, boxes, and look at Knockold's range up. So they're really using this entry into pit lane to maximize that distance between the car ahead of them. And I don't know what's happened. What's happened to Brady? He was sitting in pit lane for a massively long time. Did he get a penalty? He's down in P20. He's way out of it. I don't know. There's an Aussie Hampton car out in the weeds. Mr. Tony Power. He's doing a mega job. And this is his rookie race with the Tire Touring Car Championship, so big shout out to Tony for getting it done. Nick Lanks. Let's check some pit times. If I can get the pit times up. Apparently it just wants to show that. Let me just do some wizardry. There we go. So Brady stopped for almost 50 seconds. Nick Lancaster stopped for almost 30 seconds. What's going on? I'm confused. Just remember, if you're on YouTube and you're commenting, I'm very sorry, I can't quite read your comments at the moment. Head over to the Twitch channel and come say hi. And we're on lap 11 of 19, and Mr. John Merritt has absolutely been unhooked from this one. Broadside with the follow, thank you so much. And Caldraft and Schooner. He hasn't taken his pit yet, I don't believe. Who hasn't pitted yet? So it's just Leiden and Schooner yet to pit. B Energy Racing. B Energy sponsoring this round. I haven't tried their drinks yet. I do hear that there are some drinks in the mail for me. I'm keen to wrap my lips around them and give it a good sampling. And big thank you to everybody who gets behind a round. Helps pay for a couple of the little features that we run on the stream. And here we go. Here's a battle pack. Mr. Molecule, Power, Collins, Smith. There's the Learjet in the rear as well. And Bowden doesn't quite get it done around the... Oh, is he going to get underneath? He does get underneath. Collins holds the door open. And good move from Bowden. He gets a little squirrely on the exit. And these two just make a little bit of a gap on them. And here comes Howe down the inside of Smith. Gets it done. Gets it done. Does Smith fight back? He does fight back. He gets the inside line. Does he get the drive out? He's going to hold him wide. What a drag race. Howe gets the traction. Beautiful move from Ryan Howe around the outside. That's got to be the move of the race so far. Well done, Mr. Howe. And Mr. Molecule tucks in behind. P5 at the moment. Leiden and Scooter up ahead. Still haven't taken a pit, so that's effective P2 and P3. But the battle is still raging on. Look how close it is, even with 12 laps down. We don't need to worry about Mr. Merritt. He's gone. See you later. He's in a different time zone. He's on a different planet. But we can battle for the minors. It's a wicked battle. All these team cars. Alpha Racing Team, Molecule Australia, Tank DSRT, Aggressor Max Energy Esports. 4 teams, 4 cars. Collins has dropped off a lot of there. He must have had a drama. Got a satellite car in the background. That's Scotty Reid getting by. So he's had a little bit of an issue. And Smith, he's trying everything here. He's trying it. Got down the inside. Very aggressive move. He's going to have to look in his mirrors now because Bowden's all over the back of him like a... like it's something. Awesome battle. What a mega battle. 4 of our top teams. 4 epic drivers. 4 different styles. And it's the one like Ryan Howard leading this little bunch around. As we see John Merritt takes his pit stop. Lap 13. Comes out in the lead comfortably. What's the gap? Schooner still hasn't pitted. He's going super long. What you doing, Schooner? Light in boxing. Last person to pit, Schooner. Can he make it work? He can't. There's not enough fuel for that. And you have to anyway, so... let's see how he goes. But you're leading a race, Caldraft and Schooner. Got some love in the chat for Kai Ardley. And Ardley having a mega recovery drive at the moment. Him and Chris Noble got caught in a battle. And it was a mega battle, 2 wide. Several corners. And there was just slight contact that unsettled them both. And they're fighting back through the field for some points. It's crucial in this race. This is where all the points are really made. Race 2 only delivers half points. Tommy Lauder, get in there, Dempsey. Dempsey couldn't make it tonight. He's got to get up at 3 in the morning. Been sick of all these bloody excuses from people. Just admit it. You can't drive the Audi. You don't want to be here. You like phoning it in a GT3 car because you can just send it into a corner and the traction control helps you. This is raw. And Caldraft and Schooner pits from the lead. Enjoyed a bit of glory up front for a little bit. And be interesting to see where Cal pops out. Pops out, bops out. Oh, I don't know. One of those things. And we've got Matty English making a move here on the Sydney Motorsport entry. Makes a position up to P23. Nice clean move on Jasmine Beach. Jasmine had a couple of awesome moments in season 1. And been a lot of fun racing with Jasmine. She absolutely hosed me at the Nürburgring. Russell Puckeridge. That's the Creative Images. Doing a great job in P19 at the moment, and he's being chased down by the second of the Simming Motorsports cars in Matthew Harriet. And Mr. Puckeridge and I used to work on Australian GT together. He's a gun photographer, does a lot of stuff with the B8 superboats, and has brought B Energy on board for this round. So a big supporter of the series, and looking forward to doing some real motorsport with you sometime soon. Word on the street is I might do a bit of V8 Superboat commentary If you guys in chat are keen on that and want to hear some fucks thrown on some real motorsport, let me know. But yeah, nah, good fun with this lad. He's an absolute legend. Holding it down in P19, doing a ripper job. He's currently up 5 spots as well. Here comes Mr. Harriet. He's got the VR on. VR's not really for me, but Matty seems to like it. Oh no, Bowden with big damage. There's been drama. He's boxing for the fast repair. Boxing from the general position, P7. There's a gap back to knockouts. He might be able to get out and recover here. Box. Take the fast repair. Untick the tyres. Untick the fuel. Go, 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 go. Nice. Nicely done. Damage limitation here. Loses a bunch of spots. He's down to P15. It'll be interesting to see what happened because Smith's checked out. I know he's right there. He's following the Learjet. There's been a bit of a shake-up with this battle while we've been checking in on our friends down the tail end. And we don't have replays working at the moment, but we'll do some post-race replays. We need to get it sorted. We got a little bit of a cross-feed from our... we've got two accounts connected to one iRacing. It's just been a little bit of a weird thing. But our friends at SDK are always happy to help. Lane. Yeah, he had a rough round one. He had a really rough round one. He's missing his stablemate for this round as well, and Micah Bradley. But he's doing a mega job in P8, chasing down the Chill Out Motorsports entry of Jordan Knockouts. And Mr. Knockouts will be my teammate for the Bathurst 12 hour. Along with Mr. Matty English, and you'll see us in some practice sessions this week in a Chill Out Motorsports BMW M4 GT3. And Jordan's got Mega's pace, and it's good to see Lane up the pointy end. As Cal pits. Why is Cal pitting again? Did he forget to take fuel? What's going on? He's boxing for a long time. And that'll take him out of it. So the man that was leading for a little bit, he's trickling down the field. Take the speed as they head down this long straight. And you got Kai Ardley on the recovery mission here. There's Noble in the background as well. There's still 3 laps to go. They're recovering well, Mr. Ardley and Mr. Noble. Down 4 and 6 spots after that incident. But they were way down in the nosebleeds after that one. Bowden back down with Stridey, who got involved in an incident back at the start. He hasn't seemed to be able to shake the guy that got into an incident with him. So these guys will be looking forward to race 2, where they get a chance to start off the front with our reverse grid race. Aaron DeLuca, you haven't had much love. Sitting in P20 in that beautiful Golf livery. Oh, I love that livery. And I love Aaron DeLuca. Ranging up on the back of the B Energy car. But Matty Harriet got by Buckeridge. DeLuca's on his way through as well. DeLuca's got mega speed, so I'm not sure what he's doing back down there. He pitted on lap 1, so looks like he got into drama early on. And he's been out there since lap 1 with full fuel. And those tyres are starting to hurt a little bit now, but he's got a lot of speed. As they start lap 17. Pulls out on the Russell mobile. Russell leaves him a little bit of space, but not too much. Kind of just parks it in the middle of the road to say, look, you can have a go, but I mean, you know, I'm only going to give you a 15th. And there's a cool little battle. It's great to see Russell Puckeridge having a solid run. Oh, see that slide there from Russell on the brakes. Just enough for Aaron to get underneath. You just saw the front wheels cock it a little bit there. And he's underneath there. And I dare say Aaron will be looking to get Matty in this lap as well. Give him a couple of laps to try range up onto the next group of cars. And here's a cool little battle. Scotty Reed, Sammy Collins. Very similar pace cars, both beautiful looking cars. Sammy's car almost a direct replica of his real world car. In fact, Mr. Molecule, if you're watching, mate, I reckon we should throw Sammy Collins a sponsor and get some Molecule on his sports sedan. Looks pretty good in the yellow and black with the white wheels. What do you reckon? There we go. Great little battle at the moment. This is P5 and P6. Collins going to look around the outside as they plunge it down into this tight right-hander. He's going to hold it down the outside. Go for it, Sammy Collins. Get the power down. Does Scotty get across? He doesn't, and he's going to get the inside line through here. Oh, he gives him way too much room. Scotty should have shut the door there, and he doesn't. Very polite racing. Very polite. And Scotty Reed holds him off again. So these guys are just keeping it clean, keeping it tidy. Not wanting to upset their race too much. They saw what happened before with with Kai Ardley and Chris Noble. And here's the battle that's raging. They're 10 seconds off the pace. Ryan Howe having an absolutely mega run. He's up 10 spots. He's sitting in P2 and they start the final lap of the race. He's got the Season 1 championship all over his tail. There's Ash in the box seat to take P2. He's definitely sitting on the podium. Merritt's checked out. This one's run and done. John Merritt's going to take race 1 for sure. But this is the battle for the podium. Ryan Howe, Ashley Lair, and then you've got Mr. Molecule Andrew Smith. The Molecule cars have finally had a clean run. They've made it to the end of a race. He's all over the back of the Learjet. It's a massive improvement of pace from Mr. Molecule. He's shaking it with the top dogs of our series. And Ryan Howe parks it in the middle of the road. Goes massively defensive. Does Ash get speed around the outside? It's a similar move to what was Collins and Reed were doing before. Ryan gets an awesome run out of that corner and he's able to defend through this double left-hander. Mr. Molecule's just sitting in the box seat waiting for something to happen. The Learjet's wise. He won't do anything too hasty. Does he get a run? He has a look. Pitch of the wheel from Ryan Howe. Misses the apex, but it's got enough speed on the outside of the corner. Runs defensive. Runs very defensive. Takes them all up. Merritt's crossed the line. Run and done. Well done, John Merritt. There he goes. Run and done, John Merritt. Race 1 winner. Oh, there's a big shake-up. What's happened to Ryan Howe? He's missed a gear. There's a drag race to the line. Who gets it? Mr. Molecule from the Learjet. What's happened to Ryan Howe? The car's dead. It's all over. Oh, no. From the last bend. He's coughing. Oh, wow. What drama. What absolute drama over the line. Ryan had it in the bag. The big checkup. Unbelievable. Ryan, never a dull moment with you, brother. Oh, no. Oh, what a drive from P10. He's going to park it and get a tow.
Ryan, you have to get that push. Get that push back, please. You can Adrian, obviously, help us.
to the orange flag, and all heads to go.
Thank you.
suspenders. Suspenders hold his pants close to his body.
Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder if you could lie and never say goodbye. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder.
Oh, I had my mic muted. There we go. All right, the race has kicked off and we've had a little bit of drama at the start. Sorry for that. Oh no! Mr. Blevins gets into the chiller car. What a save! What a fucking save! Holy shit! That was amazing. Wow, completely sideways around other cars. He's even going to give him the DeLuca attack. He's fired up. We got the sound back on. But man, what a what a lap that was. We start lap 2. Microphone's back on. Thank you for letting me know, Mr. Lauder in chat. I do that quite often. All right, here we go. They're starting to shake their way through the field. Look at the movers and shakers. Rob Bowden up 10 spots. Chris Noble up 12 spots. Mr. Smith up 10 spots. Ryan Hauer up 10 spots. This is what it's all about. Reverse grid racing. Short, sharp and sweet. 12 laps. Let's get it done. Oh, no. Who's this? Oh, it's the Learjet. Oh, he's been caught in drama. He's down the back. Who's that? It's Blackie. And we've got Stridey in there as well. And Stridey's exited as well. So the aggressor car's not enjoying themselves at the moment. Catch you later. Thanks for coming. We've got a bit of smoke. Oh, Mr. Merritt goes a little bit wide there. A bit of a lock-up. We've got the Chillout car all over him. And Merritt up 10 spots as well. And don't mind Mr. Tony Power down 20 spots. He did elect to start from pit lane, so rather be at the back and just follow everybody around and see how he goes in his first round with the Thrill House Arcade Racing team. Loretti out in front. He's got 1.3 seconds over Barnes. It's Leiden in P3 as we start lap 3. Doing a ripper job out in front. He got caught in a little incident with Sam Stride in race 1. And he's capitalising now. Oh, that's a classic comment. Yeah, I think so too, Lauder. He does have a few things in a knot at the moment, and I hope he sorts it out for the next round, whatever he chooses to do. But that's race 2 run and done for him. And we press on. Noble with the fastest lap of the race so far. There's Brady McHugh popping out from P6. Making a move on Bowden. Does he get it done? Bowden breaks a little bit later. Leaves the barn door wide open though, and Brady will take that one. Bowden gets back down the inside. Nice little exchange from these two. Brady tries again. These guys had a great battle throughout season 1. We've got some dramas, we've got cars towing. That's the nature of the beast. This is reverse grid racing. Doesn't always go to plan. As Russell Puckeridge right outside Waves Drift Nationals into the sand. See you later. Nice save. Gets back on the track. Be energy entry. Kai Yardley gets through. So Kai's up 9 spots. And through all the stream drama as well, we did lose Clay Richards and all that, I do believe. I haven't seen him on any of the timing data. It's not too sure if he did get the memo that we restarted the server. And if that's the case, I am truly sorry, my friend. I'll buy you a beer when we catch up. Bowden down the inside here of Matty English. He's going to get shaken by both cars. These guys are hardwired to go to the front of the pack. And Matty's going to try hang with them. Schooner's got pace as well. Brady thinks better of it, just hangs back. Matty holds the door wide open. That's enough for Brady to get by. Gets it done, able to make the apex. And Bowden and McHugh get through. They're off after Noble. Noble up 13, Bowden up 13. So the Tanked SRT cars currently P3, P4. Mega start to this race. A lot of drama. A lot of these guys out for a little bit of damage limitation in the championship. Chris Noble will be looking for a win here. He's got massive pace. And we check his lap time as we start lap 5. Oh, he's doing 28 flats. Oh, he's head and shoulders faster than everybody else. Though Ryan Howe, his teammate, goes with a 27.7. He's up in P9, up 16 spots. He's having a mega race from the back of the field. He ran out of fuel on the final corner in race 1. And his teammate, Chris Noble, up the front here. He's ranged up onto the back of Barnsey already. Make a podcast about this one, brother. You're sitting in P2. You had a shocker in race 1, retired from the race early on. Make sure you wave as you go on by. Chris Noble gets right up the inside, and that's job done. Brady McHugh up the inside of Barnsey's teammate Bowden. Does he get that done? Very nice move. Covers him off going into the next corner as well. That's a beautiful move from Brady McHugh. And this Brady McHugh that we have in season 2 is head and shoulders above the season 1 driver we had. He's found a lot of form. And he's found a home here. And he's just in it for the love and for the fun, as we had on the interview. I hope the interview was aired. I hope I didn't mute everything. Flame cam from Brady McHugh looking back at the Tanked SRT car. Beautiful livery by Simink. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the TAR Touring Car Championship. This is race 2 for the night. After the completion of race 2, we will be voting on the Molecule Australia Drive of the Day. And I'll drop a link in the Twitch comments. And you can head there. There's also a QR code that'll pop up on stream very shortly. And you can scan if you're watching on your telly at home, you can just pull your phone out, scan the QR code and vote for the Drive of the Day. It's that simple. And the winner of the Drive of the Day will go home with $50 from Molecule Australia. As we check in with the one like John Merritt. Race 1 winner. Missing Daniel Yim in this round. So this will give him the effective lead of the championship. And here's a cool battle. Mr. Molecule, Cal Draft and Schooner. Cal slots in behind. And that's for P9, P10 at the moment. Schooner down 5 spots. Just trying to hang with them for a little bit of points. Merritt with the fastest lap of the race so far with a 27.348. Doing a ripper job. If you're new to the stream, this is the TAR Touring Car Championship. We are a one-make series, the Audi 90 GTO. We run a fixed setup that is created specifically for each track by our Season 1 champion, Ashley Lair. We limit the fuel size, so in race 1, they have to take a pit stop. And in race 2, we completely reverse the grill. Hugh on the radio. Race control looking into that one. So Noble's got the effective lead of the race now. We've missed that one. He's got by already, and he's checked out. This is Noble's race to lose now. He's been the quickest here all week. He qualified on pole, but we had to reset the server. He qualified P4 in that in the restart of the server, and he got involved in a little incident with Kai Ardley. We've had some amazingly clean racing here. We're missing a couple of our friends tonight. I'm sure they'll be back. Next week, we have the Bathurst 12 hour. So we take a bye, and we're back in a fortnight for Monza. We're currently following the Camel GT series. So a lot of these guys using the official Camel GT events to get some practice in here. And it's showing as well, which is really cool. Towards the back end of the season, we sort of go rogue and start doing our own tracks. And this is round 2 of the Tart Touring Car Championship, the B Energy Dad Bods 500. Thank you so much to the B Firm and B Energy for jumping on board and supporting this round as we start lap 8 of this 12-lap reverse grid race. Chris Noble leads up 15 positions. He's absolutely blitzed through the field and having an amazing race. Loretti started off the front. He's up 4 spots, holding down P2. Barnsley, the pole sitter, still on the podium there, but Brady McHugh's behind him. Checking in with our race 1 winner, John Merritt. He's up 16 spots. Ranging up on the back of Cal Draft and Schooner. Kai Ardley up ahead of them as well. Kai doing a mega job, up 12 spots. Under brakes. Oh, completely out brakes him, gets it done. Mega job. John Merritt, the rookie. With the one of the oldest iRacing numbers in the book. Easy done. Chopping through the field. Next victim's Kai Ardley. That'll be a little bit harder for him. He'll be looking forward to that battle. Nick Lancaster in the Ribena entry. That car's looking beautiful at this time of night. A little bit of glisten there on the purple. Cal Draft and Schooner crossing the line now. Start another lap. We've got 3 to go in this reverse grid race. Thank you so much for tuning in. We've had the most viewers we've ever had since we've made our comeback. We don't do this for the views or the likes or the love. We just do it because we want to. Fun to watch these streams back for the drivers. And I like watching it because I can't drive these Audis to save my life. The trick to driving them is a lot of heel toe. So, oh, here we go. Oh, Brady's made his way right through them. He's shaken them both. Job done, see you later. He's up to P2. What's the gap to Noble is 2.9 seconds with 3 laps to go. Noble, run like the wind, son. Brady's got massive pace. He's come from the back of the field, basically. P13.
That was a thick rejoin, Scotty.
Cal on the radio again, giving props for the rejoin. And Barnsley still holding down the podium position. He's got by Loretti. And here comes another tanked SRT car, Rob Bowden. He's going to get the run into turn 1. He pops out, brakes late, aims for the apex, gets it done. And tanked SRT doing a really good job in this reverse grid race. Bowden. Mega effort. Matty English holding down the Janel position. He's got Mr. Molecule, Andrew Smith, all over his backside. Does he look? He doesn't. Blame Cam. Oh, look at that. Beautiful shots. Wilso 13. Thank you so much for the follow, mate. I do believe that is the aggressor Max Energy Esports team owner. And side by side, what a camera angle. Does Mr. Molecule get down the inside? Matty English bowls another wide, lets him through, gets it done. And Andrew Smith, he's through and up into the jandal position. Mr. Molecule up 20 spots. Look at him. What? This is amazing. Ryan Howe up 20 positions into P5. Alpha Racing Team, P1, P5. Checking in with Mr. James Blevins. And the pool guy's entry. Down in P20 at the moment. Not having it all its way. He's down 17 spots. And it's going to take you a moment to get the hang of racing the Audi and racing with this group of guys. Well, your car looks absolutely amazing. There we go. Ryan Howe ranges up onto the back of the tanked SRT cars. He's got two of them to chop through. He's having a rip around. Don't need to worry about pit stops in this one. Look at that, so aggressive, showing his nose. Almost crossed up into the corner. Did he get enough drive? Is he going to pop out? He pops out, Bowden pops out as well, and they're going to go 3 wide. There we go, 3 wide into the hairpin. Oh, it doesn't work. Bowden gets through Barnes. Howe gets through Bowden, and they all shuffle positions, and that was beautiful. Really well done by the three of them. A lot of space given. The teammates worked together there, and Howe capitalised. Well done. And Ryan Howe, up 22 spots, finds himself on the podium. Are you kidding? What a run. Kintsugi FM. P1 and P3 at the moment. Alpha Racing Team cars. That gap between Chris Noble and Brady McHugh stayed about the same as they start the final lap. But here's the battle. Bowden got by Barnes, so he can press on with Howe. Good team play. Final lap of the race. Merritt still with the fastest lap. He'll take home 5 points for that one, unless one of these guys can knock him off that mantle. There's a massive bag of points for John Merritt this round. Into the hairpin for the final time. Ryan gets an awesome drive out of there. Pulls a couple of tenths on Bowden. And that's going to give him a little bit of padding going down to this really aggressive hairpin. It's downhill, hard on the brakes, chop through the gears. Chris Noble. This is the round that could have been. He showed the pace. And redemption in race 2. Up 15 spots. Currently 3.1, so he even pulled a gap on Brady McHugh in this last couple of laps. Absolutely dominating display. He missed round 1, but he's back with a vengeance. Chris Noble, Alpha Racing Team, takes the win in race 2. Mega job. It's Brady McHugh with another podium who takes out second spot. And the second of the Alpha cars in P3. He didn't run out of fuel this time. He gets it done. Mr. Drifter. Ryan Howe gets the podium.
All cars to continue on the warm down lap of good race.
And we're not sure where Rob Bowden's gone. He's way down in P12. Barnesy will take out 4th. Moretti holds it in 5th. Mr. Molecule takes out P6. Matty English in the jandal position. Kai Ardley up 14 spots to P8. John Merritt from the back of the grid up 19 spots. And that's Reed. Schooner. Bowden gets it done, drives through pit lane. The Learjet gets it done in 13th. He's having a rough start to the season, old Ashley Lair. It's the Tart Touring Car Championship. We're on board with our Expression Session driver. For those still watching, I've just dropped a link in the Twitch chat. It is time for you to vote for your drive of the day. Just scan the QR code or use the link in Twitch chat and let us know who you think deserves the drive of the day. Looking beautiful. Well done. Mega drive from all of them.
Mike,
Out of fuel.
Well done, Chris Noble. Brady McHugh, 2 podiums in one event. And beautiful to see the 2 Alpha cars up the front. That's what we wanted to see in race 1. They recover in race 2.
Push that car back into you, please.
Here are your results. Wow. Keep getting those votes in for the drive of the day. Brought to you by Molecule Australia. You can head to Molecule Australia's website and get 10% off all their products using the code I'm a Tart. You can scan the QR code if you don't have access to the link in Twitch, and that'll take you to the voting form. Let's turn down Night Ride FM and have a chat to our podium. Chris Noble, welcome back to the season, mate. You missed round 1. Bet you're wishing that we took the qualifying results from that first session.
Oh, I am kind of. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
salty, but it's all good.
That's okay. It's okay. We just there was just no way to grab that information and get the stream cranking and all that stuff. So it's all good. You've
I only had 1 pole lap in me.
Yeah, story of my life. I think I had that one back in the 90s. Mate, that was an awesome drive through the field. Got yourself up the front really quickly and put a gap on everyone as well. Absolutely dominating drive, and good to see you show some pace. Hopefully a better round next round. You can get yourself back on track for the championship.
Yeah, I'll definitely get in there and do some practice for the next round. That second race there, I just decided to go full send and just see what I could do, and yeah, ended up first, so that's good.
Yeah, awesome. Wow, a few tricks there learned, so that's awesome, man. Good to have you back, and you're settling into your new home okay?
Yeah, man, all good. It's nice.
Awesome.
Really happy.
No worries. Well, just keep watching those feet, man. I hear the webbing comes in pretty quick, so just make sure you wash between the toes every day.
Oh, yeah. I've heard all that.
Awesome, man. Congratulations on that win, brother. That was a great drive through the field. I want to talk to Brady McHugh. Another podium, Brady. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, man. That was pretty intense, and I like those second races.
Mega drive through the field, and mate, you know, it's always hairy when we see all these cars take off from the grid for the first time, because it's such a mixed bag of how people launch the car. It's definitely a bit of a trick, so yeah, I think everybody sort of puckers up a little bit in those first couple of laps and then start to get on with it.
Yeah, that's it. I got a pretty decent start, and I was able to sail around the outside of quite a few, and Had good pace and just battled with Rod Bowden too hard there for a little while. And obviously, once Noble had that gap, he was just maintaining at the end. I tried to put a couple quali laps in, but I was never going to track him down once he had that little gap at the end. He's too quick.
Yeah, he's a very quick boy. No, awesome drive through the pack, mate. You did a mega job all round. That's a good bag of points that'll put you in the hunt for the championship, which is awesome. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Just got to stay consistent and yeah, see how we end up at the end, I guess.
Awesome. Well, we've got 2 weeks. We can take a break. Are you going to be competing in the 12-hour?
We're not, mate. We left our run a little bit late with getting ready for that. So,
yep.
Yeah, not for us, mate. I'm just a bit time poor at the moment. I'm kind of pretty much committed to this, and I don't really even get to do any practice. I kind of just jump in and away we go. So, just time poor at the moment, unfortunately, mate. But happy to get my 1 or 2 races in a week.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Well, we're stoked to have you here, and congrats on another podium, mate.
Thanks, mate. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, for sure. Catch up. Mr. Ryan Howe.
Hey, mate.
Are you going to be having words with your fuel man?
Well, look, touchy subject, all right, touchy subject.
Because you are your fuel man, yeah, I know.
No, actually, the first race, well, apart from the quality, it was good. Made up a lot of spots and was running second until the second last corner. And things started to spud, and I was like, oh, I wonder if I can just drive this to the line. I couldn't remember where the start-finish line was, so I thought I might be okay.
Yeah.
Didn't realise it was on the other side of the straight. Worked that out pretty quick.
Mate, you look. If I'm going to check the votes for driver of the day, but I think though that happened to you, I think you're going to take driver of the day in my heart, mate. You had a ripper drive. You were up the most amount of spots in that one. You got on the podium, which is mega cool to see the 2 Alpha cars up the front. Yeah, well done, man. Well done, and cool to see some more drifting as well.
Yeah, that second race was pretty hectic. I gave it everything, that's for sure.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, 2 weeks, we're back at Monza, and you're back in, I guess you're back in the championship a little bit, you know, we've had a couple of people miss around, bit of a slow start for you two, but, you know, we've got, 5 rounds to go, still, you know, most of the championship, so, cool. Thanks, legends, thanks for taking the time to chat with me, and we'll catch you in a couple of weeks.
All right, man, sounds good.
Cheers, Mikey.
Catch up. All right, let's unmute my race control. All right, so race control this evening, as always, Macca, Peter Kelly, LP, and James on the cameras. G'day, legends.
Hey, how we going?
Yeah,
Great.
doing really well, thank you. What another awesome race. I reckon that was great viewing. Honestly, that was mega.
Yeah, it was pretty wild racing throughout the whole field, actually. It was pretty interesting. There's a lot of spots gained from a lot of guys, which is what breeds from these reverse grids, which is pretty cool to see. I think Ryan Howe did pretty well there. He did a move on the 2 tank cars, I think it was, wasn't it? That was pretty wild.
That was awesome. I really loved that exchange.
Yeah, I reckon that'll be a pick for driver of the day, I reckon, for Ryan. I'm pretty sure.
I think it'll be hard pressed to beat him. We'll check in and see where the driver of the day is at the moment. Be nice to have a chat with Mr. Molecule if he's sticking around. I know we're running a little bit late with everything, so I appreciate the time this evening, guys. Race control wise, serving of penalties, was there much to report there?
Yeah, there will be a post-race penalty, which we discussed a bit. We actually gave Brady McHugh a drive-through in that race, but he did redress. But unfortunately, the car that he hit had contact with the third car, which then ended up in the gravel trap. So we will be giving Brady McHugh a 10-second post-race penalty, probably dropping back to around P9, we think, in that race. We'll just have to go through all that procedure though. But yeah, definitely 10-second post-race for Brady. There was definitely a few other black flags there, bits and pieces, but other than that, all good. There was a couple of redresses, which is really good to see. Even Brady, unfortunately, as I said, he did redress, but there was just tertiary contact. It's a bit unfortunate. He's definitely doing the right thing, so it's hard to penalise him, but you kind of got to at the same time. We've got a set of rules here, we've got to stick to them, but most part of it, everyone's doing a really good job, I think.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Really, really good to hear. I reckon some of these votes for driver of the day are a little bit stacked, so we'll we might leave announcing driver of the day until later.
Sounds good.
But yeah, no, that's you guys are doing a mega job, and what I'm so stoked on is Okayama is one of my favorite tracks, and just to see that kind of level of racing was just really awesome to see. Big thank you to you.
And we got to see 3 races too, which is pretty.
Yeah, we did get to see 3 races. Yeah, I did it on purpose. Just I love the sound of my own voice. I just thought I'd throw an extra half hour in there. Thanks everybody for playing ball. I think we lost Clay Richards out of all of that. I'm not sure he knew.
Esco as well. We lost Esco as well.
And we lost Esco as well. Yeah, real shame. There's a lot of people time poor with that one, I guess. So yeah, I'll reach out to them and send my apologies. But big thank you to you guys for helping out in race control. Macca, how you going, mate?
I'm going awesome, buddy.
I'm so stoked to hear that. Peter, how you doing?
Disqualify anyone?
Have you disqualified anyone?
Nah, mate. They all got the big D.
I asked him to give someone a drive-through penalty, and it took like about 4 minutes because I could see he was reviewing the car number and the D, just making sure he was very gun-shy, old Macca.
Too good. Love your work, Macca. Love your work. Peter, Mr. Silent Assassin in the background, doing your thing. Thank you so much for your help.
She's all good. We're getting there. I noticed, I don't know if it's a Twitch thing but the SDK didn't seem to be coming across on the stream. Not sure if you saw it, but we'll figure that out anyway.
Oh, yeah. No, it didn't seem to be coming across, so I'll have a talk to the Brains Trust about that. But I appreciate everything that you do, regardless, whether everybody sees it or not. You're doing a mega job.
No, all good, mate. Cheers.
Awesome. Thanks, legends. Love you, James. Talk to you soon.
See ya.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Thank you all who have stuck around. I usually don't like to drag it on too much, but we've already dragged it on so much because of the server issues. If you've been here from the start, an hour and 56 minutes, Jesus, that's a long stream. I need to go have a bubble bath and a beer, and go do some real race car stuff. My name is Mikey. This is the Tart Touring Car Championship. Big congratulations to our podium getters. And big love to everybody who threw a subscribe and follow in that stream. That was very unexpected. You don't have to do that. Thank you so much. We'll catch you in 2 weeks' time for round 3 at Monza.
Mike,